Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. Now I thought it'd be a good idea just to get you all up to speed on the projects that I've got going on, sort of give you an idea what to expect on this channel. So I figured we just jump straight into it, and if you don't know, my name's Kal and I like cars. We'll start things off with the car I was sitting in, which is this 95 Golf Cabrio. This one's a 2-litre 8-valve with a manual. It's been lowered a bit on some cheap coilovers. Got the VR6 front lip, hella dual round headlights. I did have a full set of hella magic color blue lights on it, but I wanted to try these VR6 smoke tail lights out on it, which I don't mind, to be honest, but I just, yeah, sucks having its normal orange front and side indicators, so I'll just have to maybe get some smoked ones to match that, but it still looks alright. Inside's just, everything is blue. Got the blue dashboard, blue carpets, blue seats, door cards. But yeah, my plan for this car was to pretty much just swap some parts between this and another project and then sell it. But that was a year ago and it's still here, and I very much failed at that plan. And I still have the other project, which is that 95 Golf Cabrio, which, yeah, has definitely seen some better days. And keen eye viewers might see some particular wheels on it, and you probably have a guess of what started to happen. But this is the aftermath of having to suddenly move house, throw stuff together and in boxes and whatnot, and then completely losing all motivation to do it. Also, don't mind the bumpers on the roof. That roof has a big hole in the back of it as well, so it at least came with a new canvas top, so that's a plus. So yeah, there's quite a bit to do on that Cabrio, which probably won't happen until I sell the complete one. There's a high chance I will get distracted and probably buy something else or spend money on other cars first, because I do have other projects like this little Polo here, which, in case you haven't noticed all that dust on it, yeah, it has not been driven much at all lately. This one is a 1.6-litre 8-valve, but automatic. Yeah, it's no fun to drive. But we can fix that. We can fix that pretty easily, and we're going to fix that because we have this Polo as well. 6N2 with a 1.4-litre 16-valve and a manual. Yeah, so we're pretty much going to be taking all the running gear and all the interior out of this one and putting it into the 6N, and that should be a pretty fun little car once that's done. And if we make our way outside to another couple of cars, this one might look familiar if you've watched the last video I did, which was putting some chrome door strikers on it. If you haven't watched that, you should give it a watch, because I turned a job that's just, you know, undoing 2 bolts into a 4-minute video for the sake of doing it. Vento itself does have a Golf front end on it. That's going to get fixed at some point, but when I bought the car, I'll chuck some pictures up. It had a bit of front end damage with the smashed headlight and grille. One of the fenders is kind of still a bit munted, but that's okay. Both the outer tail lights needed replacing. It was also on coilovers, which are now on the Cabrio. So we put new shocks and strut tops and all that in. Pretty much everything but the springs there got replaced. Oh, it's also a 2-litre 8-valve automatic, so I don't know if I said that, but I'm saying it again, just in case I didn't. I don't know. But anyway, next to that we have the one car that's not a Volkswagen, which is my 2004 Holden Astra convertible. So this one is a Linea Rossa edition, which I think the thing that drew me to it was it kind of looks like GM's answer to a Colour Concepts. Holden did limit this edition to 150 cars. I have heard from some people that they probably didn't even do half of that, so yeah, it might only be like another 70 odd of these in the country, which is kind of cool. None of them did come with turbo in Australia though, so I had to fix that. As you can probably see by the front mount, yeah, it's got a 2-litre turbo in it. That was actually out of my first car, which is pretty much the same model but a sedan, but that car got to a point where I couldn't justify spending any more money on it to try and get it back on the road and still have like a $2,000 car. So most of the stuff I spent money on went into this. So all the running gear, it's got a, actually I should just pop the bonnet to show you. So it's got a few leaks on the rocker cover, just ignore that, it will get fixed. But we've done a crossover delete, the 1.9 CDTI airbox, custom intercooler piping with a bigger front mount, because the factory intercoolers just sit there and they're like really thin and don't do anything, so that had to get fixed. We've also upgraded the core in the turbocharger, so it's a KO4 hybrid, pretty much bigger compressor housing that the model after this VXR had. So yeah, just a bit more boost. It's only running like 12 pound-ish at the moment, but it's still needing a few fixes, so I don't want to put too much into it. Other than that, only other mods would be wheels and suspension. Got this tri-spokes and some lowering springs. There are also white line adjustable sway bars just to kind of stiffen it up a little bit. Yeah, it is just a nice fun car to drive with the top down with some boost noises. It does still have the stock exhaust, so we'll have to deal with that at some point, but yeah, we'll get there. If you would like to see some progress on these cars, be sure to subscribe to my channel. The support would be greatly appreciated. I clearly have no shortage of content to create for you guys and would love to share it with you, so be sure to tune in for my next video. Leave a like, comment down below, all that sort of stuff, and I will see you all in the next one.